Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. And also subscribe to my channel. Top 10 travel destinations in Turkey. So make sure to watch the full video. Turkey's lengthy history and breathtaking landscape, which encompasses both beaches and high mountains, have made it a bridge between Europe and Asia. As a result of serving as a crossroads for commerce and cultural interaction, Turkey boasts a rich variety. The rich cultural diversity and range of influences that have created the nation at the point where East and West have collided are evident in the country's delectable gastronomic scene as well as the numerous religious buildings and historic landmarks. 10. Ankara. Ankara, the Turkish capital, is home to governmental buildings, businesses, educational institutions, and foreign embassies. Ankara, the capital of Turkey and the Anatolia region, is an essential transportation hub that links both citizens and tourists to other significant destinations around the country. Yet Ankara does more than just do business. In this growing metropolis, there are a few historical sites and a few artistic and cultural attractions. 9. Mardin. The provincial capital of the Mardin province, Mardin, is located in southeast Turkey on a commanding hilltop with a view over the Mesopotamian lowlands. The old city of Mardin, one of the oldest cities in the region, is widely known for its sandstone buildings that fall down the hill and cultural diversity. It is easy to explore Mardin's old city, the Sultan İsa Medresesi, a medieval building that once served as an observatory, and Dairuz Zafaran Monastery, one of the oldest monasteries in the world, are just a couple of the well-known sites that can be seen throughout the maze of winding lanes that lead tourists past terraced residences. In the 14th century, an Islamic school called Zinkuri-e Medresesi had stunning gardens and artwork. 8. Konya. One of the oldest cities in the world is Konya, a significant city in Turkey's central Anatolia region. The whirling dervishes and beautiful Seljuk architecture are its most well-known features. Throughout the 12th and 13th centuries, Konya prospered as a capital city under the rule of the Seljuk dynasty. One of the remarkable buildings from that era that is still visible today is the Aladdin Mosque, which houses the tombs of numerous sultans. Another well-known example is the Ince Minare Medrese, which exhibits artifacts from the Seljuk and Ottoman eras and is now a museum. While in ruins, the Seljuk Palace is nevertheless worth visiting. A remarkable example of modern design is the Seljuk Tower, one of Turkey's tallest buildings featuring a spinning restaurant on the top 2 floors. 7. Antalya. The bustling, large city of Antalya, which has a wide variety of hotels, restaurants, clubs, and resorts, is situated on the scenic Turkish Riviera on the Mediterranean. A magnificent background for the city is created by gorgeous beaches, lush green mountains, and sporadic old ruins. From sailing and swimming to sightseeing, mountain climbing, and family vacations, Antalya offers activities for people of all ages. The Old District, or Kalisi, offers an insight into the city's past with views of the ancient city walls, Roman gates, perplexing streets, and historic structures like the clock tower and gorgeous, older churches, mosques, and temples. The heart of the old quarter is Cumhuriyet Plaza, which is bordered by shops, cafes, Turkish baths, and street performers. 6. Marmaris. One of Turkey's most popular coastal towns, Marmaris, has a picture-perfect setting with pine-covered mountains, sand-white beaches, turquoise waters, and historic buildings. This magnificent cruise port, which is situated on the Turkish Riviera in southwest Turkey, is a tourist utopia with fantastic sightseeing options, water sports, delectable cuisine, and lively nightlife. The abundance of things to see and do in Marmaris will astound visitors. A trip through the old quarter's cobblestone alleyways, which also include excellent architecture, will bring you to the castle of Suleiman the Magnificent, which dates back to the 16th century. On a variety of boat cruises, visitors may see the scenic bays and adjacent settlements. Horse safaris canter through lush pine woods, orange orchards, traditional villages, deserted bays, and around magnificent waterfalls. In contrast to vehicle safaris, which provide off-the-beaten-path excursions. 5. Ancient Pamphylias. Ancient Pamphylia's most important port, which Alexander the Great conquered in the 4th century BC, has been transformed into a charming town with timelessly beautiful remains and modern resorts with views of the sand and white beaches. On a little peninsula in the Antalya province on Turkey's Mediterranean coast lies Side, a lovely city with lively nightlife and Outdoor adventure activities. The primary attraction inside is an archaeological site with unearthed Hellenistic and Roman remains. A huge amphitheater, an agora, a Byzantine church, public baths, marble columns, and different temples are all still there. In order to function as a museum and contain a collection of Roman statues and antiquities, the Roman baths have been renovated. Particularly after twilight, the Temple of Apollo is a lovely building that overlooks the seashore. 4. Bodrum. The ancient walled city of Halicarnassus, which was once home to marble buildings, temples, sculptures, paved streets, and the Mausoleum, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, is located in the Turkish province of Bodrum. Halicarnassus was located in Turkey's Muğla province, which is along the southern Aegean Sea until Turkish intellectuals promoted it via their works in the 20th century. The city was a peaceful fishing hamlet that had been reduced to ruins. Bodrum's interesting ruins, stunning beaches, and clifftop resorts are still enticing travelers from all over the world. 3. Ephesus. The most comprehensive classical city in all of Europe is said to be Ephesus, an ancient site in Aegean Turkey during the 1st century BC. Ephesus was one of the largest cities in the Roman Empire because to the Temple of Artemis, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Due to their excellent preservation and location inside a significant archaeological site, the ruins of Ephesus are among the most popular tourist attractions in Turkey. Although being recognized as a Roman town in 133 BC, Ephesus didn't reach its zenith until almost 200 years later. While Ephesus was the capital of Roman Asia Minor, the city once had more than 250,000 permanent people. St. Paul propagated Christianity as well as many other faiths in Ephesus, where he lived. The degradation of Ephesus port and the city's destruction by the Germanic Goths in the 3rd century marked the beginning of the city's collapse. For around 1,500 years, Ephesus was all but forgotten. The remains of this magnificent ancient metropolis were kept secret from the world until the 1860s, when an international team of archaeologists began exposing them. Although less than 20% of Ephesus's archaeological site has been investigated as of now, it is still among the largest accessible archaeological sites in the world. 2. Cappadocia. In central Anatolia in Turkey, in the fairy tale-like region of Cappadocia, there are strange structures that resemble chimneys, cones, mushrooms, and pinnacles. Natural processes, some of which reached heights of up to 130 feet, 40 meters, such as previous volcanic eruptions and weathering, molded these unusual structures throughout the years. Yet thousands of years ago, people carved extraordinary structures into the soft rock, including houses, churches, and underground towns, in order to defend themselves from Persian and Greek invasions. The Hittites and other natives dug subterranean tunnel networks as early as 1800 BC. Even later, in the 4th century AD, Christians sought safety from Rome's religious persecution in the tunnels and caverns of Cappadocia. The region's historical landmarks and natural attractions have made it a popular tourism destination. 1. Istanbul. Istanbul is today the largest metropolis in Turkey and one of the largest cities in the world. Formerly, it served as the capital of both the Ottoman and Byzantine empires. Istanbul, which spans both sides of the Bosphorus, a strait that connects the 2 continents, is the only metropolis in the world to span both Asia and Europe. Istanbul is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world because of its stunning architecture, historical landmarks, cuisine, shopping, nightlife, and unique ambience. Among the old city's several noteworthy historical landmarks are the Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace. Another important district is New City, which is renowned for its modern attractions, towers, and retail malls. Beautiful palaces, waterfront homes, and city parks may be found in the Bosphorus neighborhood. But Beyoğlu and Galata are well known for their vibrant nightlife and entertainment. So, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Use the comments section below to tell us what you think about the video. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of all the latest videos.